invite anyone else. They can't join our group. They can't join our group.
Hey, hopefully it's working. It's maybe a bit laggy. Apologise for those that are watching over on YouTube and Twitch. Welcome to our first live stream. Tonight we are going to go and do Castle Nathria with the guild. We are trying out our fated raiding. For anybody that's interested in joining the guild or isn't already part of our raid team, we are on Doomhammer or Churalulin on the Horde side. The guild is Game of Crones, and I am the raid leader for tonight. We are currently forming up outside Castle Nathria, waiting to start. We're just waiting in folk coming onto Discord. So if anybody wants to ask anything, drop it in chat, let me know what you think, and we'll be with you very shortly. You'll hear me also talking in the background to the guild, but they can't hear me just now, and unfortunately you don't hear them. Maybe fortunately you don't hear them actually. Probably better you don't. Right, the stream should be up and running, and I think we're all good with it.
They can't join our group.
I don't think it's popped up yet. If you go to the guild website, it might have started coming on it, or there's a link on the guild website just now. I've still to direct a lot of stuff. In fact, actually, if you went to Discord guild news, it's now popped in. Yeah, you get to see my ugly grid and what it really looks like. What an angry Scotsman gets up to whilst streaming or whilst gaming. I did have a music thing at one point. Got a minute. You're looking good, pal, yeah. There's a lot of work going on in the background. Look, the plan is, so I don't think Grim's on yet, but he was asking me the other day there in Discord about all those boxes, saying how he doesn't have a computer because of all those boxes. Those boxes have actually got PC parts in them, and that cabinet is fucking stocked of PC parts. And in behind there's about 4 built PCs that we're going to pull out at some point and fart around with. And Rag, I know that you're into PCs and stuff. I'll show you the test bench I built at some point. Yeah, a lot of messing about with PCs when we're not playing on it. Yeah, just a little. It's fun. Yeah, it does.
They can't join our group.
No, see, I'll enjoy it. Right, I'm going to give you raid assist. The reason I'm giving you assist so that you can check item levels and all that sort of stuff that we spoke about. Sort of groups.
They can't join our group.
Shouldn't really, no. There you go. Yes. So we do have something to share with the raid team once she's all got on. Me and Nog done a lot of work yesterday, or last night, for something that's going to help us out a lot. Yeah, so that thing that we spoke about the other day there, the spreadsheet stuff. Oh, hey, something just happened there. New followers, welcome along. I need to add in a mute button for Discord at some point. Untouch portal. I think it's also going out on YouTube, or it should be. We're using a thing called restream.io, which allows you to split your stream to multi-sources. Oh, cool. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, mate, it would be quite helpful. Doesn't we know if it's all tickety-boo. Yeah, no worries. Right, if I queue up the game, I'll bring up the game overlay, see what farting about with in the background. There might be a bit of latency with my stream. Don't worry about it. It's called a shit graphics card that's getting replaced very shortly. And what's that, Zinnia? Yep. I've actually got limited edition. You'll not be able to see them now because I've switched the stream slightly. In fact, you can just see them down here. The limited edition Holding Alliance cases from NZXT. So yeah, I'm going to use a hold case, and I've got some really nice shiny parts to put in it at some point. I just need to get a decent graphics card, and we're saving up for it. Just now, I've got a 1060. I know it's dropping frames and stuff, but I'm not massively concerned. As long as I don't drop in-game frames for the first couple of weeks. So graphics card is a 1063 gig. So it's kinda getting old now. Not got much VRAM to it either. Yep. And thank you for the follow. I'm not quite sure who. Ooh. There's another couple. I don't actually see the notifications because it's a little bloody thing about that size in the bottom corner, but if it's any you guys, thanks. Oh! You've not signed up, mate! What happened? Sign up! Sign up! Are you not raiding tonight? Yeah, you can. It's... Yeah, you just get your ass in. She's not... Right, Susan here, go grab your warlock. You get a chance at the weekend when we do the alt runs. Look, I'm almost convinced that the reason that you ended up becoming a healer so you could just send folk to Valhalla. Yeah. I think my overlays disappeared. Right, let's start doing the nominal roll. Right, you. Right, so we don't have the DH, so he didn't show tonight. Don't know who it was. Al, if you move down to the raiding channel, pal, because your name's get called out, just jump down. Eskimo. Grim. Matty. I assume that's it. Yeah, just you haven't unmuted yourself. Omega. Deppy. That's it. The near. Do you get the invite? Yep. And Leslie Bragg. Oh, full raid team. Right. So we're all good to go. We have got everyone. Nog's going to be just rearranging the groups using the method raid tool. Whilst he's doing that, I'm going to stream into Discord. I'm not showing streaming community this. This is our private thing. But my computer really starts hating me. Right, if everyone can look over at this, most of the tanks and healers already knew about it. But if everyone can look over. Thanks for the follows, guys. I can't see who you are because my overlay decided to crash, but don't tell Discord. Right, we've got everyone. Cool. Right, so this is a sheet that me and Nog spent most of yesterday looking at. This is going to help us speed up a lot of our fights for putting out our major cooldowns and mitigations and when bloodlust is to happen, all these sort of stuff. The things that are sort of scripted into fights anyway, that we really don't need to call out. The first part that we've done is we set up who's actually going to be in the raid. And who's not going to be in for certain fights. It might be a little bit slow at loading because this is streaming as well. And the way this will work is it pulls the data from the setup page all the way over to our main things. So for example, when we go into the raid assist page, this is to do with assigning kicks and stuff. So if we go to the second fight, we've already assigned who's going to do the CCs on the bears and who's the backup. Grim, can you just confirm that you can see those bears by tapping them or something? Cool. So we've got the two traps first and then we've got that. So this is all getting built up into the plan. Now me and Nog spent a bit of time, we done the first fight, we tested it, all the rest of it. It doesn't involve any work for you guys apart from the healers. We need to grab yous at some point to put in spells. We have done a brief outline of how we expect this fight to sort of run. This was all done by another streamer. And essentially what is the ability down the left, projected to it, names and abilities assigned to people at different parts of the fight. It will do a cross-reference check. You can't really see it because it's slow really on my computer, but essentially these bits here will tell us if we're trying to do an ability when another ability is been asked for. So things like Symbol of Hope, Stampede, Divine Hymn, Bloodlust, all of this is now penciled in to where to use them during the fight. Does everybody kind of follow how this is building up? Right, so like it says, no real work for yous, nothing for you to really do in it. I've already copied this into the game. This is where I'm going to change this. So hopefully everyone has got the weak aura that was linked for the raid team. Has MD not downloaded it yet? Okay. You don't need to worry about it, Matty. This is just for those that are in the raid team, because we only really plan for them. Nog, can you share your screen for the in-game part? I'll cancel mains. Cool. So if everybody can look over at Nog's. Don't tell Nog, but I'm going to push out new data to him. See? He's like, oh, fuck's sake. I'm just going to check a couple of other things whilst he's talking. We've got the raid inspect. That is a bit low, but it'll be okay. He dies anyway. Got to move these. Close that item up here. Cool, right, I'm going to just quickly jump in now. If everyone can open up their method raid tools in game, please, and click on the notes tab. Yeah, if you just show it. Has everyone managed to find it and open it? Grim, Omega. Cool. Right, so I'm going to now push out the data to you. So if you're going to notes, make sure up in the top right hand corner that it's enabled. That'll open a box somewhere on your screen. Don't worry about it because it will disappear for you as you go into the fight, because the only folk that really need to see this box is me and Nog just now. So don't worry where it's physically sat, because we'll give you quick settings to use. So enable it, put it wherever you want. If you want to lock it, you can do. What you should see in a second is it glows red because I've just sent out a template to use, which now has given you all those abilities. Al, did you get them? So there should be a box on your screen, and you should have in that notes section, the same as what you can see on Nog's screen, all that line of text. Yep. So that's me pushed out the first fight to you. I apologise, this is taking a bit of time, but once this is done, we don't need to come back to this. This is a one-time thing. Next thing, go into settings. Up at the top, under where it says notes in the main panel. Pick the first one, which is only trusted, so it means it only comes from folk in the raid team. You're never going to pick up random groups' notes that you don't want. Hide outside of party or raid. And if you click enable only in raid, then it will disappear off your screen. Once we go inside the raid, it will actually reappear. And if you leave the next one unticked, which is show only personal notes, you're not interested in them, that doesn't apply. If you want, you can tick hide during combat, so that notes panel will disappear as soon as we get into combat. Let's say me and Nog has it enabled so that we can keep a track of what should be coming up for major mitigations and stuff. You want to save receive notes so that you don't ever need to make copies of these. You will always have them. And down at the bottom, where it's got timers, tick the first two, leave the last one unticked. The rest of the scaling font size, you can play about that in your own time. Has everyone done the settings? I'm just going to quickly run down Discord. So, Al, are you all good? So whenever it flashes red, it means that somebody has pushed fresh data out to you. So I've pushed it out from me to the raid team. You have then got a copy of it. Yep. Bragg, have you got all the settings? Grim. Omega. Matty, if you're using it. Okay. Tepe. Oh, I think I'm slow. Tepe. No Tepe. That's it. And Zenir. Yeah. Right, so that's that part. Next thing is the weak order. So, Nog, if you can open up weak order. You're looking for the one that says CAS ERT timers icon. Everyone found it? Cool. Go to the custom options. We'll do a quick run through the settings. So, first bracket is the icon display. You want to have both ticked, so little yellow boxes filled in, or ticked, depending how your screen looks. Directly under that, settings, we changed it down to 10 seconds warning because we felt that 15 was just a bit too long. So you change it down to 10. Take out the one that says yell. That's only for me and Nog to use. The drop down underneath it, disable icon Swen, put it to never. The next two boxes just ignore. So that was why we asked people to download it in Discord earlier, so that it speeded this up. There you go. So the next one, which is the ERT shared, you want to make sure that this is ticked. For me and Nog, we've got to untick because then we can see all the abilities that should be coming out from you guys. The way it'll work is big icon pops up on your screen and tells you when to do the ability that's assigned to your name. And the one underneath it, leave that checked as well. Which one, sorry, Zinnia? Yeah, so you just want to make sure that they're ticked. It's only me and Nog that doesn't. Put the icon then somewhere on your screen that it's easy to see and is visible, and as the fight starts to unfold, you'll start to see these abilities popping up with your name next to them, including things like using cookies and all the rest of it. Same way like the Stomping Roar, so if it comes up with your name and comes up with an icon, quickly associate icon to button and press. Do you get any questions on the setup of it? Cool. In that case, that's all we need to do with it. We should not need to revisit this unless somebody's got something that they're not sure about. If you have, speak to us after the raid. Speak to either myself or Nog and we'll go over it with you. We want to now get in about the raid. It takes 15 minutes to get to this point. I think that's not too bad. I will go in first, make sure that we are on normal difficulty. That's dungeons, raids, normal. Cool. Something's just popped. Defeat 30 fated raid bosses. Okay, so there's a quest. Right, if everyone starts to pile in. Fated console. No idea what that does.
Be on your guard, mortals. Nathria has the advantage here. He will use all his guile to thwart.
Now, do we think that we need to do something to that in order to enable fated raid, or do we think it's automatically detected it as we came in?
Matador Tralion says, RT1, Xenia has prepared a create soul well. RT1.
Matty, see... On you go, Graham. Yeah. Cool. Matty, see that thing that posts in chat? Can you disable it, pal? You can work out where it is. Right, let's start getting rid of trash. Call your pets back. Not this time. It was last night. We came in and tested this on normal with just the two of us. We got to the intermission, I was like, yeah, I'm half an hour here now. We've done enough to see that it worked. After Nog sent his pets pulling all the statues down.
Welcome! I have so been looking forward to your arrival.
Matador Tralion says,
Yeah, you don't, because we've got them in the bank. Nobody needs to leave anymore to go and change talents. So, give me a second to throw a bank down. What are they going to?
I seem to recall a similar bluster from you not so long ago, Renethor. And we both know how that ended.
Right, if anybody needs to change their talents,
Seems you failed to learn your lesson.
there's a little gizmo getting put out just in front of you. Come stand next to it, you'll be able to do them.
After all, known for my compassionate nature.
See, we've been planning for this all along. Look, we had thought of this for folk that hadn't changed talents. No worries. Right, let's get rid of these and him. Yep. These are going to need them shortly. Kick that. Somebody kick the other one. Well done, Grim. Watch the throwback. Right on top of him so that we can do them on top of each other. Kick. Watch the throwback. Myself behind the pillar to line of sight them back to us. Throwback. That off that one. Who's giving me hate? Right. You. Right. Quick rundown of the fight, because nothing's really changed since the last time we came in here in terms of the major mechanics. If you get the icon above you to go and drop blood, take it to the side walls, take it to the front, take it to the back, take it anywhere, just don't drop it in the middle of the room. Definitely don't put it round about the pillars. When at line of sights, go behind the pillar, stay behind the pillar. During the intermission, stay line of sight with the boss, he moves about. Avoid the ping pong balls that are going around the room. If they hit you, you'll drop blood all over the floor and it becomes annoying. I think they also stun you. And that's sort of the major things from normal. You'll start seeing your icons popping up with your names and stuff against it. Please use and react to them when they come up. Even if you don't think it's relevant, we've planned for it to be used at certain times. We want to make sure that it works in with the plan. Healers and MD has something that pops up. If you felt it didn't, try and keep a note of it so that we can go away and amend it for 3 weeks' time we come back to this fight. Fated. Who's seen the Fated ability and what it does? Okay, go for it, mate, because I've not been in to look at it yet. I'm in my phone. So, for those that can't hear, Grim's explaining how the afflictions work for the Fated Raid. There's 3 of them. Different ones for different bosses. They give you a buff and ability. Yeah. Yeah, so my understanding of that one is you dispel it, it throws something into the air, and you catch it before it hits the ground. If you don't, it causes mass AoE raid damage. Well, not mass, but it causes raid-wide damage. So yeah, dispel it, folk catch it, and you get buff. These are meant to be scripted to each fight as well. They're meant to stay the same. There was a thing on Wowhead about them. I had a quick read at it, but not enough to remember what each one done. I'm pretty sure this one's just a kill one though. That sound about right to you guys? It's seen it and looked at it. MD? Cool. I guess in that case it's time to pull it. We'll not use any consumables. Let's have a bit of fun. Let's see what it's like and let's give it a go. So we'll do a ready check. Don't worry about using runes or anything. We'll have a bit of fun with this. See what it's like in the first pull. We're just waiting for Tepe.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Did you all get a little icon?
3, 2, 1.
No, come stand around the same side as me, mate.
Shockwave.
So, Symbol of Hope should now be going out, hopefully.
Help soak.
Okay, stand in that. Oh, I'll stand in
Taunt
this one.
boss. Three, 2,
Cookies.
1. Defensive. Find shelter.
Line of sight. Back out we go.
3, 2, 1. Torn
Off to the
boss.
side
Shockwave.
with the
Help
you.
soak.
And we stand the little swirly thing at the corner. So, mana totem.
3, defensive. 1.
Poke off to the side with the bugs. We're about to move into the intermission.
Find shelter.
Stampede and roar. There we go. See, this is great, isn't it? Line of sight. Oh, somebody's fucked it.
3, 2,
Don't run through the red stuff.
1.
Play hide and seek.
Phase change.
Hide behind the pillar. Stop walking out. Move around.
Find shelter.
Right, that's because there's shit round that pillar.
Find shelter.
Somebody else getting hit.
Find shelter.
So there's a PI moment, and can we combat Res Omega?
Taunt boss. 3, 2, 1. Shockwave. Help
Go
soak.
back. Somebody grab the one at the back corner.
Defensive.
More cookie times. That one won't work because it's not off cooldown yet.
3, 2, 1. Taunt boss. Find shelter.
Line of sight. Stop poking your heads out.
3, 2, 1.
Off to the side.
Defensive. Shockwave. Absorb.
Symbol of hope.
Three, two, one. Taunt boss.
I'm off to the side, mate. He's about to go into his last intermission phase.
Find shelter.
Line of sight. There we go, nice movement speed. Right behind the pillar. Stop standing out, Marty.
3, 2.
Move to the other side of the pillar, away from the centre. Stay in behind it.
Phase change.
Stay in. So innovates from move round the pillar.
Find shelter.
Stay in, stay in, stay in. Then we don't end up with blood everywhere. And round we go again.
Find shelter.
Stay in. And round again. Peppy, come out the red stuff, come
Find
over to us, mate.
shelter.
Oh, that one. Doo-doo.
Defensive. 3, 2, 1.
Off to the side.
Shockwave. Absorb.
Grab a swirly.
Taunt boss. Three, two, one.
There we go. First boss down.
Chamber is ours. But I suspect Nathria has retreated to his
Probably you went behind the pillar, like we said.
passage beyond the kennels that leads down into the castle's underpinnings. From there, we can reach the anima stores and stem the flow into the maw.
If we are to have any chance against Nathrius, we must deprive him of his
Right,
most
everyone looted.
possessions. I know the path we must take to reach them.
Cool. Right, so people that got something. Oh, me. I got a fated black piece that I can't trade, so tough titties. You should all see the trousers. So remember, you need to update either your manual import for pawn or your set weights in it going forward as well. So if the leg pieces are better for those that can see it, please put a note and click need or greed if it's off spec. Bearing in mind, you should be able to convert these over to tier sets if the catalyst is working. Right, in that case, Mega gets the biggest upgrade, and this is her raid character. That one. As in, you can't loot, or... Oh no, it's totally different loot, so... Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're meaning now. Come in and kill the big one. Down we go. Nog, you need to make sure that you've got the right talents for going into this next fight, otherwise it will undo the CCs. We'll go over it once we get down the bottom. How did the weak Orin stuff work for people? Yeah, so you won't be able to click it if you've not got enough damage taken. You won't be able to use it. But if you have, and we kind of factored it in because it's one of these things that a lot of people forget about Hellstones, so we popped it in at certain places where we thought people might take it. What about the rest of you? So, Al, for you, because obviously for you it's quite a big thing just now, for when your major cooldowns are going out. Okay.
The kennels house the master's hunting pack. It keeps the beasts starved for flesh. Put an end to the hound master's cruelty. The hound advance to the lower levels of the castle.
I mean, a lot of it we can go in and tweak, and this is what we're saying as well. Look, this is only our first draft of it, and this is why we need healers to come and help us to build it up more. But the idea as well is it means that you've not got anything really on cooldown for long durations as well. Yeah. Right, I need the spreadsheet though, because we've got this one in it. I want to copy that into the game. No, I can do it right now, so MD needs to... if you look at my talents, you'll be able to see them. If people need to change their talents, there's the thing out. That tape it, put that out. Just pal. It's Codex something. Asinir, I think she was the one that made them for me. Yeah. Pop it on as well and grab a second one. That first fight. Yeah. So I'm now actually just going to quickly create the second one. Combat potion. Yeah. Right, so I'll just go through what you should have. So this is the recommended for this fight. Right, so first one is second. So we'll go down in order. So second, first. You with me so far? Third, second. Yeah. So I'm doing these per fight, so max minion sort of thing for Paladin. It's designed for the event here. Right. Did everyone get that second note pushed out? Yeah. Sorry, has everyone got the note? Just quickly confirm. Yep. That's all it needs in it, this one. We've not built in the rest of the fight. Right, quick rundown of the fight then. We pull... Yeah, no, wasn't it? We pull the two bosses... sorry, the boss and the bear. Nog, if you stick with the boss, if you take him just slightly over to that right-hand side where that cracked part of the floor is. I just need to quickly rearrange the raid group. So is it, I can see who's where. First bear, we tank it next to the boss. And we then someday we'll get a red debuff on them periodically, big AoE circle. Those in group 1, all the range classes, if you soak the bubble. All happy with that bit so far? Somebody's got additional sound running in the background. I can hear myself. I hate that sound. So yeah, first bear, we need to soak the leap. So group 1 will soak the leap on the person with the red marker. Move on to bear 2. I'll go grab it. Healers, heal up the copy of me that's trying to head towards the hunter. Take down as much of the bear as we can. I will then kite it away. Bragg, you're CCing the one that should spawn to its left as we look in towards that corner. Thasset, you're CCing the one to the right. And Grim, you're the backup if it fails on any one of those two. Keep them CC'd, so you will need to reapply your CCs throughout the fight. Move on to the last bear. And we will kite it around the boss. We need to keep it moving so that it doesn't build up its armor stacks. And we'll bloodlust on the second bear to try and get rid of it quicker to push us into the last phase. Avoid the lines. During the last phase, take the brown swirly shit off to the side, drop them at the end, and that's us. Pretty much. Yes. So it's designed, it'll pick it up to tell you when you're about to CC. If it doesn't, tell us so that we can go back and fix it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Someone go and kick that one of the range. There's the first one down. This is the reflection thing that we need to deal with. So, don't run away with the big swirly on you. Because you'll take loads of damage. Take it to the side and let group 1 soak it.
Stack high.
So, group 1 should be soaking. There we go.
Stack high.
Should be alright to keep the bleed on me. Heals will just need to give him an extra bit of healing for the time being.
Stack high.
Spread out, the other people move out the red lines. Deal with the ad thing for the affliction.
Phase 2. Defensive.
Heal to full.
Yeah, you could do. Heal the little ad.
Target change.
Right, I'm going to kick this away, so get ready to CC your ads. Not popped up for you, so has it? Watch the red lines.
Defensive.
Heal to full.
Heal the ad that's going out. Keep an eye on the CC at the back. Not quite sure what the timer is on it because I can't see it. Little thing in the middle. Kick it.
Defensive.
Heal to full.
10 seconds on it. Get ready to reapply it. Somebody kick that thing in the middle
Target
as well.
change.
Heal the ad up that's going in. There's another bear at the back, so oh. Finish any second. Somebody go and re-CC that bear at the back corner. The first one. Because it's going to explode and kill us. So if it became immune, it means it had too many put on it.
Another successful hunt.
So we need to make sure that only the people that's assigned to each bear CCs each bear. But if somebody else had already put 2 other forms of CC on it that had shorter timers and had ticked off, it'll have taken into account 3 CCs. Yeah, so Brag's got the first one, Thasset, you've got the second one. So nobody else should be putting anything on it. That includes entangling roots or any other forms of slow move abilities, so that it doesn't overlap. Yeah, I'll be fine. Look, I'm pretty sure they'll tell you if they've missed, or I'll spot it, mate. Right, everyone good?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Kick and kill. And another kick. Stack on Tepe. Stay out the lines, unless you're the one with it, stand still.
Stack high.
Stack. The soak.
Stack high.
If DBM's telling you to tank swap, just ignore it. Yeah, just ignore it. I know why. It's because I've got bleed abilities on me and I've got 4 of them. It'll be fine though. Stack on the... Move.
Phase 2.
Kick and kill the little thing behind the boss.
Defensive.
Heal to full.
Heal the little lad.
Target change.
Get ready to drag to CC, and I'll move out the way. Bloodlust. CC it. Grim. Somebody's broke it again.
Heal to full.
See, I actually think it was one of your pets that went for it. Because I seen it running back. Yeah, so just wipe the now, we'll reset.
Defensive.
Heal to full.
Grim, what's it the longest your CC lasts? Is it only like 8 seconds or something? Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought that. I did see a second freeze trap going on it as well. So the way that we really want to control this, if the first freeze trap doesn't hit, then Grim's able to go straight in and grab it. So just ignore the fact that it's not been done if your trap didn't take. Let Grim pick it up and he can end there. Yeah, it's fine. That's it, you quite happy with that, mate? So that... No. So, you don't touch the first bear. You don't do anything to that first bear at all. No, look, I'm trying to explain this, and I can't really think of an easier way. First bear, don't you touch it. Bragg will deal with it. If Bragg doesn't, Grim will. You do the second bear. Right, everyone eating up. Everyone good? No, we'll play about with the swap thing on this one as well.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Kick and kill the thing at the back of the room. Stack on Tepe. Stay out the lines. Those with lines stand still.
Stack high.
We told you to swap now. There we go. Stack. Hey Matt, you don't need to stack. You're a melee class. Yeah.
Taunt boss.
Thanks, swap. stack on Marty.
Will not be as quick. This bow
Those with the red lines
Phase
stand
two.
still, everyone else get out the way of them. Bloodlust.
Defensive.
Field
Get ready to heal the ad.
Target change.
Right, Bragg, you're up first. Everyone else come with me. Grim. Nice. Yeah, somebody else is breaking it.
Defensive.
Field of full.
Heal the ad. Can you refreeze that?
This boat has your name on it.
No, something's breaking it. No, it's broke again. Why does it keep breaking?
Defensive.
Field of full.
Target change.
Yeah. Not sure. Can can people just quickly check their talents? Look, everyone just quickly scrutinise their talents. Make sure there's nothing that's potentially going to pull ads or hit ads or do random shit like happened with my paladin a couple of weeks ago. So everyone just have a quick look down the things. I'm not sure who it is it's on YouTube, but welcome along, pal, whoever it is. I did see a comment. It could be actually. Oh yeah, on details. Two's Omega and one's Nog. So they're dots, so that's you've tab targeted onto it. It says. I think that's an error. It is. It's detected it has been Nog that's done it, but the ability that's pulled out of CC apparently was blind, which is Grim's. Is that a trinket or something?
Eskimo Tralion says, Codex of the First Technique.
Stick it in your bag. See, this is... Right, everyone ready? I'm not putting out red food yet. I'm still farting about. I'm munching some shit that I had in my bag.
5,
Right, let's go again.
3, 2, 1.
I need to get closer. Begin.
No, that's nicely placed. No, bring that back a bit, just place it on top of this bear. Soak on Tepe. So if there's a line going through you and you're not one of them, move out of the way.
Stack high.
Thanks, Rob. Stack on Omega. Don't run about.
Taunt boss.
Thanks, Rob. Back on Matty. Right, he's alright.
Phase 2.
Put it back a bit so there's a bit more space for the heal ad. Kill the thing behind yous.
Defensive.
Yield a full.
Heal up the ad that's walking in.
Target change.
Right, Bragg, you're up. Well, that's the first one in. Bloodlust. Want to move a little bit. Don't run about right on you.
Defensive.
Yield a full.
Heal the ad. A little bit on it. CC's about to be breaking 15.
Defensive.
Yield a full.
10.
Target
3 CC.
change.
That's it. There's your one. So apply your CC. That's it. CC it in the corner. There you go. And the Grim, can you grab it, mate? It's going to explode. So there's nothing shown on my screen to say what broke a CC.
Another successful hunt.
What's that, mate? Oh no, it shouldn't. It should. The way that the CC, unless I've changed it, but the way it should happen is it's a diminishing return for 3 CCs. So you get the full duration on the first one, it then becomes less on the second, dramatically less on the third, and the fourth one won't make any difference to it at all. That's the way it should be.
Xenia says, do we have a repair bot?
No, I don't, Xenia. We should be okay just now. Look, I'm at 40. Yeah, folks at 40. We should get another pull out it. If we need to go back out, we will do. We'll do it on a rotation system where folk can half out and portal back in with the summoning. Sorry, what were you saying? That, Al, about the CC? You can kill it. What we were trying to do was avoid using the killing on it, because you would need to constantly CC over the top of each of the things that it's casting so that it stops them, which we could do because there's enough to do it. So we can go with like Grimm's kidney shot, for example, then your blinding shot, and work our way down, just making sure that we use one person's ability at a time and just nuke the bear down. But bearing in mind, the longer that the main bear's up, another bear will then spawn, and it's that ongoing cycle. So the only thing we can try and do is make sure that we get the first bear down really quick. Oh, sorry, we CC the first spawn bear. As soon as it's about to drop off, turn and kill it, CC the second bear. It'll stay CC'd till we move into the last phase. And then it's just a case of, do we have enough to be able to turn and kill that one? So we might need to go back to the second bear. If these CCs keep dropping off. I think we'll give it one more try to see if the CC will take. It should take for 3. We're having a debate whether or not the CCs will hold for 1 or 3. I'm saying 3. It should, unless they've fucked up. Blizzard did make a mistake with some of the updates lately.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Take the little lad and go and nuke on it. Someone else kick it. Back on Tepe. Move out the red lines if you're not might be in it.
Stack high.
Swap. Nice swap. Stack on Tepe.
Taunt boss.
Go. Stack on whoever's behind me. Out of line of shot. Right. Kill the little lad, kick it the way past.
Phase 2.
And bloodlust.
Defensive.
Heal to full.
Heal the ad that's moving in.
Target change.
CC.
Defensive.
Heal to full.
That lad to be healed. Up with the red lines. Okay. CC's about to break off in 15 seconds.
Defensive.
10 seconds. Right, start going for the bear in the corner.
Target change.
And somebody trapped that one that's just fell. I've done the first interrupt. Somebody CC it. There we go, it's down. Back onto the last one. We'll kill that bairn that's CC'd in a second. Right, go for the bear that's CC'd. Once you've done that, come deal with this little lad at the side. And they kick it. Take the brown swirlies away at the side, don't leave them in the middle. Right, focus on the last bear. I need to keep it moving so that it stops the debuff stacking. Take it over to this. Take the brown swirlies to the side. Not got much space here because folks have been leaving brown shit everywhere. Yeah, follow me. Follow the bear. Brown swirls to the sides. I'm going to the other side of the room. Right, we'll use this area. Brown swirls to the side. Kill the little shit at the side.
Phase 4.
Finish the boss. There it's spreading shot that's just coming up. So stay out that line. There we go. Done. Okay. Everyone look. Good point, I'll look at something earlier.
Fitting end to that wretch.
Let's see who got what.
The passage is down here, mortals.
The way ahead will be fraught with danger.
Inspect to see who got what. So let's go into look history. So Matty's in here. Oh, there's a lot. Right, so the following people should have looted something. Matty, you have got a neck piece. Stick it on.
says, Xenia, aren't you lonely at the top?
Zinir, you have picked up a neck piece as well. Stick it on, even though you're not using it.
Xenia says, yeah, where are you? Startled smiley. Omega
Not really
says,
sure what those
girl
are.
power.
Oh, it's to add your covenant thing, so you only to happy brag use about things for your covenant later. And Omega gets a memory. Yeah. Feel that.
Grimold Astralion says, too many debuff on me this time, laughing smiley.
Right. Can people
Xenia
stop
says,
spamming the
always.
raid chat? We spoke about this. Right, we'll clear out the trash to the next part. Little pools don't take big massive ones. Paladins can remove the debuff for this by using cleansing. Don't stand the green shit. Who did we lose? Anything important? Self. Cleansing. Right, all cleared out. If folk can remove debuffs, please take them off.
Here, the largest of its kind I have seen.
Endless hunger upon the stores of animal below. Dispatch this creature.
Out the blue swirls on the ground. Kick things. It doesn't put so much on things. Trash. We do any AoE stun over these? Al, you done the tactics for this one, didn't you? Right, we'll take a quick break. Oh, we got a AoE as well. With what, sorry? Well, since nothing came up on RC loot council, it means that the person needs to use it. Because they've never looted something of that item level before, so there's nothing to be handed out on that one. Right, everyone quite happy to take a little break, stretch legs, do what you need to do. Cool, so 8-minute refreshment break. For those that are still on Discord, not Discord, on Twitch and YouTube, hello. If you're new to the stream and new to join us, welcome along. I'm going to do a transition to the talking scene. You don't need to look at my shitty game. I apologise, the overlays have all disappeared. I've noticed it. I will fix it. If you're new along, welcome. We are in the Guild Game of Thrones. We are in Doomhammer and Turillion Joint Realm European. Is my first time streaming in a long time. I did stream under a previous name. If you're interested in coming and joining us, we're doing the Fated Raid on normal. We're in Castle Nathria, that's this week's Fated Raid. We have done the first 2 bosses. We know most of the tactics for a lot of this because we had pre-planned a lot of this weeks ago. We have got skips in place that we're probably going to try and use later on just to see if it works or not. And yeah, it's going pretty well. Things are running smoothly. We've got a full team, 10 people, 9 from the raid team, and Matador who's joined us. The tokens, I think you need to build it up as a question from what I've seen, and that gives you a token. Does that sound right to you as well, Grim? I know you're looking more at it. So when you come in, yes, I can't share it. Yeah, apparently only 3 people has picked up the quest, which is Facet Omega and Dragon Masquerade. The NPC, whenever you first come in, you spoke to him, you'd have got a quest, and you get, so it's defeat 30 different Fated Raid bosses, and every time you kill one, you get a token. And then once you complete the quest, the reward from that is a puzzling thing. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if you can get them from both bosses if you do LFR and normal. But if you can, that means Grim. No, it's Grim that's done it. So you've not been getting tokens on the ones that... Oh right, you killed other ones in LFR. So I think the question Bragg's really got... So what the question was if you kill the first boss on LFR and you kill it on normal, does that mean you get 2 tokens, one from each, or is it a shared token? Sorry, not the tokens, but the count. So you know how you've got to kill 30 bosses. So the quest states that you've got to have killed 30 fated raid bosses defeated. So just now, for those that have just done it on normal, we've got 2. The question would be for you is, are you getting those 2 as well on top of what you'd already done? So that means that in theory, if you do all LFR, all normal, and heroic, you would actually be able to get all 30 in 1 week. Hi Frosty. What did I get for killing the jailer? Nothing apart from a cinematic. But it was good to do. There's a couple of attempts. We had to fine tune it and change a few bits. Yeah, it is kind of boring, but it's what it is, mate. Yeah. I actually think the way that it was meant to work was it was meant to actually span over the 3 weeks. Because there's been a lot of kind of reports of bugs with some of the quests and that, and this was one of the things that was meant to be that thing that was kind of stretched out and meant to last a couple of weeks, so that folk didn't plough too quickly into things on mains. But then alts was meant to have a catch-up system where it would work as a combined method. Yeah, so it would mean that you're going
5,
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We'll just listen to one of the guys talking in Discord. We are about to go back to doing it. We'll do some quick tactics. Hopefully you're enjoying the boat trip, Frosty. Oh, can you jump in? Here we go. Right. Yeah, World Raid Bosses. World Raid Bosses gives you 285 gear. And it's the ones that's not in Zereth Mortis and not in the Maw. It's the ones from normal Shadowlands zones that give 285 gear during the Fated week. Next week, when it's Sanctum of Domination, it's Morgrave just outside SOD. And then the following week, the one on the island, I don't know its name. The Antwerp or something. Right, let's just see who's all back first. No, not just now. Right. Do.
Olivia
What
says,
was the?
thanks.
Please stop spamming raid chat. What was the markers and main points to this again? So remember we had to put markers on the floor. You remember what they were and reasoning? Yeah. Yeah, so it was...
Don't have a tongue.
We said we were going to put the 3 of them on the one side, didn't we? I think there's only 3 because I'm looking at the raid plan. So it was the yellow one, purple one, and the orange one. So when DBM calls out that colour marker above you, then that coincides with running... Or you don't need to run off to it, you just need to be in line with it. And when you're attacking the boss, as you look at it just now, on the left side, so that when you get the marker, you run through the boss towards the marker corresponding on the other side. That was it, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, so that's why they're sort of slightly spread. So you're running from one side of the boss to the other, the lines pass through you, then go back to the left-hand side. When you get a little swirly around you, lightly spread out. If it gets bigger, go for a big spread out. Pick up your own orbs that fall down, and move out for the big massive swirl. Yeah. That's one to remember for like throwing in cookies and stuff, mate, for later, if you keep a note of that in your mind. Right. When did you want Bloodlust on this? Yeah, you can do. But we could use also Stampede and Roar to get out of it. Yeah. So Zenir, can you just stick out a gate from here just over to the left hand side? I'll put a marker for the moon side where we want it to sort of land. Yeah, you can do. We'll do it whenever it does the ready check. Right, let me just grab a few bolts from the bank. Because I don't have any on me. Does anybody need to redo any other talents or anything, or is everyone quite happy with what they've got? Okay. We'll just leave time being then. Right. Food. Food. There's some potatoes. Right, everyone come and eat at the back. No, just the... Yeah, the flask and food just now. And if you've got some combat potions, then great. Yes, that's been one, so that's your question. Next one. It shouldn't be. Probably the reason is because we've not moved your character into the raid team. So yeah, so if somebody reminds me later, that's an admin job for Saturday. You know what helps if I actually eat my own food? Okay. Is that the one you also need to dispel? Oh, I guess we'll find out what happens whenever we do it. Right, for those that need to reuse their flasks that would have been shining on your screen, to click on it. One more. I've got your name and shame you. Dog. Exactly. In fact, it'll take longer than that.
5,
Right, we're on the far side, mate.
3, 2, 1.
Everyone else is on the left as you look at the boss and the
Two.
way in.
1.
Bloodlust.
Defensive.
Just move over a little bit, mate.
Switch tank.
Move to stand in front of your
Special
markers.
coming.
3, 2,
Switch tank. Defensive.
Ah, so it's not putting markers on for that.
3, 2,
Yeah.
1.
3, 2, 1.
So folk need to stand inside those little circles to help soak them. Now loosely spread.
Toned boss.
3,
Mega, you need to heal yourself. Use your cookies.
Defensive.
Oh, cocooned.
3,
Special coming.
There's that little barrier
One.
thing up.
3, 2, 1.
Toned boss.
Can we combat rise? Deppy?
Defensive. Spread.
3,
Move out.
1.
Whoever's got the yellow star, really move out.
3, 2, 1.
Toned boss. Special coming. Run.
Move out the circle.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Defensive.
No defenses.
Special coming.
3,
Move back a bit.
2, 1.
3,
Go to the left.
Toned boss.
1.
Move to star.
3, 2, 1.
Defensive.
I'll soak it with me, mate.
Spread.
Move apart.
Switch tank.
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Toned boss.
Somebody's
Toned
pecking
boss.
taunt.
Special coming.
The animus stores lie ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's the beam. So the beam doesn't have any marks on it. So if we just make sure we don't use those three and put them off to the side. But the other thing is people need to go back to the other side once, because you end up spread all about the place. which is the ones you head to the far side. Take it, mate. That's your look, because she's not coming up with anything else.
It's too far away.
No, unless it, I tell you, use it, we're going to roll for something. Anything you pick up, just stick it on. That big red circle, that's the one you bait close to tanks. Here it should have spawned little lads. Those with the red lines cut through the orbs. That one, now despawned. Again, red thing comes in. I'm not sure. Oh yeah. To do with how much is drained. Right, somebody get ready to catch little things. So hunters, use are best for it because you can move and cast. So just the hunters need to move about and catch them, no one else. Otherwise you drop DPS. Another one at the back. Nicely done. Stay in it, don't run out it, stay in it. Or it splashes and leaves red shit all over. Another one. There we go. Right, you know the major mechanics, we now know what we're doing. The only thing we need to do is tell healers. Do a little bit. Al, you can take pillar 1 and 2. And Steppy, you're on pillar 3 and 4. So the anima reserves. Short version is keep it below 20%. I'm not going to call them out for yous. Keep an eye on it yourself. Keep them drained, but don't constantly drain them. Because every time you drain it, it triggers another mechanic. So, as you see pillar 1 starting to fill up, drain it. You can only use it when it doesn't have the big red circle around it. And move through them and keep an eye on them. So let them slowly build, but keep them below the first. So they're split into thirds. So below the first third, because if it goes into the second third, it adds more complex mechanics, and we want to keep this nice and simple. Short version: don't keep draining them. Just do them periodically, and we'll do it nice and easily. The mechanics that happens with it, you've already seen them. It's the things that you need to run in and stack at the tank. It's the lines through the orbs. And it's the hunters to grab the fallen vessels. Bloodlust on pool.
Five, 4.
And we face the boss away for everyone.
Defensive. Help, sir. Defensive.
I'll get this one. This is the same affliction as the first boss. Red things. So folk with the red line, cut it through it. Through the orbs.
Taunt boss.
Right, cut it through that orb. There we go. Doing the first one.
Defensive.
It's already over.
2, 1.
Okay, mate. Go for it now.
Defensive. Help Soak.
I'll grab this one behind us. Epi drain number 3 just now.
Taunt Boss.
Through the orbs. As soon as you can, I'll...
Defensive.
Come in close with the
Defensive.
little circle on you. Do number 4 as well, drain it.
Help Soak.
Don't stand the one over this side. Kill the ad. Do you do number 2 yet? No.
Taunt Boss.
Beam.
Defensive.
But you won't be able to use number 3 just now. Make sure that line cuts through it. There we go.
Help Soak. Defensive.
3 folk to grab the things at the back. So 2 hunters and 1 other.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Come in close. On the ad. Right on top of
Taunt
us.
Boss.
Stand in front of us. Drain
Defensive.
1. Somebody grab that red thing that's about to hit the ground. Oh, too late.
Defensive. Help Soak.
Drain 4.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Drain 3.
Taunt Boss. Help Soak.
Red 1 and also there too. There we go, nicely done.
Defensive.
Come close.
Defensive.
You finish this little lad off. Somebody grab the things about to hit the ground.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You just need to realign yourself to cut all the orbs
Taunt
with
Boss.
Omega's dead corpse. Right, let's move over. Yeah.
Defensive.
And drain 4 if we can. No, I can't. Kill the ad.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Red swirl to catch.
Target you. Taunt Boss. Help Soak.
Let's have a look. If everyone can look, please. Okay, we've got something for grabs. So, a ring. Grim, that headpiece, stick it on, mate. So, for those that are watching along the stream, we use RC Loot Council to distribute our loot. This is what it looks like to me. What all they see is a little box. We use pawn in conjunction with it so that we get... tanking's your main one, mate. So, this allows us to distribute loot evenly, and I can now see the notes. So, 16% upgrade, 8, 27, 4, 26, 32, 12. So Matty get the higher, but Matty's not in the raid team. So there was a 27, so it's going to go to Bragg. We click on him, highlight it, and we award it. Right, so Matty did have a higher percentage, but Matty, you're not part of the raid team, so Bragg gets it first, and somebody was close second in percentage. Ooh, have I just... Right, out we go, turn to the right and gain height, and there'll be a repair vendor en route, so that saves us having to leave the instance. That was well timed.
I know a passage that leads back to the antechamber.
So whenever I looked at the percentages in the notes, his was the highest.
The Stoneborn were permitted to use such routes to see to our master's demands.
What part didn't you understand, sorry?
Debaucheries I have witnessed.
Yep. So,
Which bosses sent you?
yeah.
And don't tell them me bosses.
And the reason we do it that way is because then it brings everyone up to being close to each other. So those that are really low in the percent, it means that they bring their percentages up quicker, meaning that they can do more and help more. And then we start leveling out so that we're all roughly the same. And then nobody's trailing behind. Right, let's do these in little groups. But I'm going to talk. Nothing.
I don't have a target.
So Frosty's asking along on YouTube about stuff. He was also asking how we got on, by the way, for those that haven't seen. He was asking how we got on with the jailer. He's still on his boat. I'm sure he doesn't mind it. Frosty, don't worry. You'll get to kill the jailer with us next time. We'll do it on Fated in 2 weeks' time. I don't know about you guys, but I actually feel that this is a lot easier than I was anticipating. Well, I honestly think that we've got a good chance on Monday of starting heroic raiding. As long as we don't fuck up the seeds. At least we don't need to worry about some idiot running over to us with the seed and going, "What do I do with it?" Well, in all honesty, I think that broke me that night. Well, after saying only one person was to pick them up, but hey, let's run over with it. Let's start in the centre. Nog. Take this as a smog. Yeah, I had to walk away because if I did, why did people pull the ones at the side? Yeah, that was a hunter. But not a misclick. You've got to fucking click on the thing that you're targeting. Through the... So this is a question that Frosty was asking me. The reason that the music's probably so low, mate, is because I still need to go in and fix the settings on it in the background. Yeah, it's royalty-free music. I just use it whenever I'm not talking. It's not so quiet in the background. It's an application called Pretzel Rock. Woohoo! I'm stunned. Avoid that trap that's sitting. Right, we're going through the gate. Hug the right hand wall so that you don't pull the plaque on the middle.
Dance and feast. The jailer amasses an army to destroy the Shadowlands. The fools deserve
I'm not sure. It can go straight in the bank, mate. We can do it at the end.
Many valuable weapons adorn these halls. Let us liberate them from the grasp of these aristocrats.
Alright. Now it's open. Yeah. Well, there seems to be lots of little niggly bugs sort of sitting around in it.
Nathrius keeps his most potent souls in this chamber. He fuels their darkest instincts,
Right.
forging them into weapons
Wait a
to
second.
turn upon his enemies.
Once I break these bonds, you will be the first to burn. Wrath is your most potent sin, sons.
Yeah. So, Frosty, if you're still watching along, I'm pretty sure you are. The guild says hello. So you just can't hear them because I don't have it connecting because I don't trust them not to swear.
Deprived Nathrius of his prize.
Especially whenever yeah. Especially whenever Litznir starts healing. She's going to send loads of people to Valhalla. Especially if your name's Omega. Right, short version to this fight. You should already know it, but we want hunters to put traps out, so tar traps sort of around there. So Bragg, you take the left one, which is the moon, and Thasset, your tar trap will go out to where the green marker is. Happy in that one? You could put a freeze trap on the inner one, so tar traps on the outside, freeze traps on the inside. Yeah. Have it so that it's just back from the pillar. It means then that those patrolling ads will walk into it. You'll just need to keep placing them down because things will kite over the top of it. Healers, you heal the thing that's on the platform with the red anima chains on it. If people can interact with the little totems at the front with the cog, click on it and use them. There's a thing that you're meant to pick up in order to use it. You'll get a red anima buff over your head that allows you to interact with it. This is one of the things we can actually plan into the raid plan as well, so that those people pick up, and it means then that we're rotating a melee DPS sort of cycle at different stages. The person that gets targeted by the Phoenix, don't stand in front of the Phoenix, but we do want to just nuke that Phoenix down and drop it. You get a big red swirly debuff on you. DBM might tell you to run away, I don't have a clue. Don't. Stack together on it so that and bring it towards the tanks. Stack it in and we soak it. So big red AoE circle, soak it. You get a red targeted line, kite away, we'll then kill the Phoenix and it will drop all the red stuff on one spot. Don't drag it all the way over the place though, and drag it round the raid. Take it off the side, then we'll damage it at the side. It leaves red shit off the side. I'm not looking at it now. Any questions? Cool.
5, 4,
We'll go for Bloodlust on pool.
2, 1.
So those red circles, stay out with them. Is that the Healy one that you need to do?
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
Right, so folk pick up the fonts and go and use them. Help heal the big thing, heal the fonts as well.
Another interruption from the castle guard. Dispose of them.
Come into the middle if you've got the little lads on you, so Omega, you've got one on you.
Big Ad. Taunt Boss.
Here's the Phoenix. So we're going to
Shockwave.
leave it. Stop damaging the Phoenix now because it's leaving a path of shit behind it.
Stack.
Stack on the flamey
Stack
person.
high.
Too late.
Shockwave.
And we lost Epic.
Stack high.
Right, kill the Phoenix because this is getting a bit
Shockwave.
fucking chaotic now. Yeah, combat resin.
Shockwave. Watch your feet.
That's a wipe.
Stack. Shockwave. Shockwave.
So the ad in the platform needs to be constantly healed.
Shockwave.
Just wipe it because there's far too much stuff on the platform.
Stack. Shockwave.
And if Tepe runs back,
Shockwave. Shockwave. Stack.
so you should kite it off to the side, and nobody should damage it because it only drops red shit when you start damaging it, from what I remember, unless that's changed. Grim, you were doing this one, weren't you? Yeah. Kite it to the side, and then once it's at the side, nuke it down, and then it drops the red shit on the side. folks having a discussion about stuff just now on Discord in case folk wondering why we done this, and also I had a whisper and I wanted to see it without showing it because the overlay didn't work. We need to fix the overlay. We're just waiting now for me to get raised. We've got a druid who does our running back, which will soon be seen here. She just doesn't know it yet, unless she's watching and listening. Cheers, Tepe. You're not doing anything.
Welcome, friend. Go in service.
It's because it's now flexed to the fated ability, so whenever we pulled it, it would have changed it. Right. Is everyone quite happy with the Phoenix thing? Don't damage it, don't use AoE spells around it, don't kite it through the centre, take it to the side. If you get the big red circle around you, come and stack, otherwise it will one-shot you. It needs to be soaked. So try and kind of stay roughly close to the centre, the room, between where the tanks is and that raised platform. Everyone happy? For some reason my audio's went a bit odd, but never mind. Do-do-do.
Five, four, three.
No, can you run round, pick up all the ads at the side and bring them in? Right, AoE stun over the top of these. We'll wait until... Well, that was a bit premature that somebody clicked it.
Additional guards are on route. Ensure that their deaths are swift.
Bring all the little lads in, so come close to the tanks. Prisoner moves now. You come. This thing then.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
If people can use the pillars at the front, please do.
Another interruption from the castle.
No, come a bit closer, mate. So we can put them over the top of each other. Heal the fonts.
Big ad.
Kite that off to the side. Don't
Shockwave.
damage it. Omega, stop damaging it, please.
Stack.
Stack in. Right, now
Shockwave.
kill that fucking bird before it kicks onto somebody
Taunt
else.
boss. Shockwave. Taunt bush. Shockwave. Stack high. Taunt bus. Stack. Shockwave. Shockwave. Shockwave.
Right. Kill that where it is right now before it goes anywhere else.
Shockwave. Stack high. Shockwave. 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 Stack.
Stack in. Already done.
Watch your feet.
Through here.
Additional guards are en route. Ensure
Combat res brag. Kill the ads that are moving in towards the pillars. Use slow effects on them, stun them. Thanks, Wop, with the big one, mate. Make sure those little ads are killed off at the side. One on the far side.
more of those fools seem to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
Taunt bus.
More of those fools seem to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere. Additional guards are on route. Ensure that their deaths are swift.
So it looks like that orb
Taunt
thing,
bus.
it's a combination that if you heal it and damage it. The font to be healed.
Another interruption from the castle guard. Dispose of this.
Do we get innovate up?
Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their deaths are swift.
Combat res Marty.
Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their deaths are swift.
Big ad.
Kill those little ones that are heading into the middle, stun them and slow them down. Nuke the Phoenix down where it is, and just kite it in its own red circle.
Stack.
Back on.
Shockwave. Shockwave.
Right. Pick these ads at the back.
Shockwave. Taunt bus. Stack.
If there's an
Shockwave.
ad beating on you, bring it over to us. Don't just stand and get hit by it.
Shockwave.
Drag the
Stack
Phoenix out to the side.
shockwave.
So near, just take it way out. Don't damage it. You'll call your pets back if you can.
Shockwave. Taunt bus. Stack. Shockwave. Watch your feet. Stack high. Shockwave. Stack high. Shockwave. Taunt Bus. Stack High. Shockwave. Stack. Shockwave. Stack High.
For healthy.
Shockwave. Stack High.
That's one way to get rid of the
Shockwave.
stacks.
Stack.
Just leave the Phoenix.
Shockwave. 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 Stack High. Shockwave. Stack. Shockwave. Shockwave.
Take it round this side. Yeah, just keep kicking the thing about.
Shockwave. Stack High. Stack.
There we go. Use Divine Hymn just now, mate, because it will come in handy in 2 seconds.
Sire's tyranny, which is another result of your own deeds. Come with me, and I will help you find atonement.
Right, if everyone can look.
Tired of being used as a pawn by others. Will your help allow me to claim
The Zenier, that back piece, that's for you.
Much to learn.
Is everyone else looted? Doesn't look like it. Tell somebody else to loot. Oh, that's all done. Yeah, I can see it. So you'll need to equip that because there's no way you've got a 278 headpiece. No, not if you don't have something that level. So your legendary is in that slot, so you'll need to swap them over. So just a quick in out thing. It's cause it's a common item when you think about it. So even though you make it into a legendary item, it started off as a common value item. That's why it's not pulling it, I think. Yeah, let's kill the ads and somebody decided to pull them.
This mirror should prove useful for helping you move throughout the castle, mortal.
Right, 20 seeds. Sorry, what was that question? That. Ooh, that's a major lag spike.
I need to get closer.
No, I can't hear you, mate.
eons from across the Shadowlands.
It's too far away.
Taste their authenticity.
Can we bring the ads together and AoE CC over top them? It's explosions. It does an explosion whenever you kill them. Is he? Oh, right. Not much, mate. Omega and Bragg died. Nothing new. Right. So, this fight is split into 3 phases. Phase 1, there'll be an ad that is a copy of you that will try and chase you. Just kite away from it. You can use portals to get away from it quickly. We'll put the portals one far left, one far right. Don't really care who puts them where, just as long as one portal goes over at that yellow marker and the person with the second portal goes to the purple marker. Everyone happy so far? Range players stay in the middle. Healers stay close to the range players. We will attack the boss where it stood. We will face it away from the raid group, or sidestep to the right slightly, just by the way it naturally gets positioned. Traps will appear. Don't stand in the traps. That takes care of phase 1. Phase 2 is the seeds. I believe. Yeah, seeds is the second part. Omega, you have got fast movement, so you can grab the seed that's going to be near or close to yellow and dash over to the far side of the room and drop it close to where the portal will be. So the second set of portal goes over at purple again. And that takes care of the main seed. However, we really need to move the other ones. I disagree with somebody's fucking presentation because when I watched it in replay, it's too dangerous with the explosion. No. Grim, where the boss is, there'll be a seed that appears roughly about there. If you can grab that one, because again, you've got fast movement. Where the boss is right now, so there's a seed will appear in that general area. And because you're melee, you'll be stood pretty much on top of it, whereas Omega's got the ability to run out when the seeds are coming. And for the last seed, which is going to be just behind us, Zanier, if you can grab it and use your gate to get yourself out of the way of it. So the third seed that we want to move is where you're stood just now, roughly. The fourth seed, leave it. Don't care about it. Take them over to where the purple marker is. That's where the other portal needs to go. So one portal to yellow, right against the wall. Other portal over near the purple marker. It doesn't need to be right against the wall, just over in that general direction, close to it. Seeds get carried over during phase 2. So what you asking here? Yes, so you grab the seed for here. Grim's grabbing the one where the boss is. Omega's taking the one sort of in her general area. Don't stay close to that area though, because it will drop traps in it. So stay close to the middle during phase 1. And as we start to transition into phase 2, and then you can see the seed, then put yourself on the outer edge of that inner circle. So then you can go and grab it. Phase 3. There'll be a thing that drops into the middle of the room and it will try and pull you in. Again, first portal goes against the yellow marker and as far back as you can against the wall. Don't sort of loiter in, put it right far out because it will give us plenty of room for the gravity pull. The second portal will go on that orange marker or close to it. We might need to move them around the room if there ends up lots of traps in between that area. Try and pull against it yourself, but run yourself from the yellow portal over the top of the orange. You'll get moved back to the yellow and you'll get pulled back to the orange. You'll just keep cycling, but try and fight against it because you get a debuff. Every time you portal, you move quicker each time, so there's less time intervals, meaning that at some stage with the debuff, you won't hit a portal system. And that's all 3 phases of the fight. We can plan for the traps and that with method raid tools later on, but again, that's something that me, Nog, and healers look at more. 3 weeks time when this comes back up again. MD, any questions? Yeah, so when you hit so in the third phase, you end up with a debuff. So you want to have it so that the yellow one's as close to the wall as you can, with the orange one where it is, so that as you get pulled inwards with that gravity pull effect, it's got enough time for the debuff to fall off. And every time that you move quicker every time. So that's why some people aren't able to go through the portal like a third or fourth time, because you're moving too quickly and you get hit into the middle. Does that make sense to you, mate? That's why you want to fight against it, the pull of it as well. But try not to stand on the yellow one to portal to the orange, because otherwise you'll get pulled straight into the centre. Yeah, so good do. Omega, you'll be able to use your cat form whenever you grab the seed to run like fuck with it. Yeah, no pressure. Yours is an important one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wonderful. I have been hoping to test these relics on live targets.
Bloodlust. Take it just now. So who's got the second marker to go and place the portal in place? They're loitering about right under us. That didn't work too well. Right, portals. So Matty go to yellow, whoever's got the other one, go for the purple. Grab the seeds.
Run out.
And make sure you're in next to the yellow. Don't stand on it though. No, come round with me.
From lines.
Stay out the lines.
Phase 3.
We're into the last phase. So one goes on yellow, one goes on orange. I'm going to move it around, mate. I just want it around here. So don't loiter next to the markers, because you'll end up putting potential traps. So yellow and orange. AoE burst over the top of this. Kill the little lads. Don't go into the middle. Put yourself in between the two markers. Fight against it. It will pull you in at some point. Oh, that wasn't too bad. How have you got that?
Stay away from lines.
Out the beams. Yeah, I've got a huge lag spike. Oh, that was going so well. Something Q, everyone's the same. It's because everyone's returning back to the game. Oh, let's go do this. Stop fucking breaking the servers. At least we know that people's coming back to the game though, which is good for recruitment and good for the raid team. Yeah, it's so the login servers are sort of regional based. It used to be grouped together. I don't know if they still are. It used to be what was known as it was to do with PvP, the battleground servers. So you would have like the BlackRock server, which was a cluster of realms. Why am I right back at the door? Do, do, do. Yeah, actually, that mirror's good. No, that one doesn't work. That one over there does. That takes you to the left one, though. You don't want that one, because the left side's done. Yeah, because this would have been... Oh, no, in fact, after the Council of Blood is the next mirror gets put on. You can run back through it. Alright. Bum. That means all the trash is going to reset all the way up this bloody staircase and everything. Al, you alright, mate? Yo. It's because everyone had left the raid instance going by the game. Yeah. So, like, for example, if we killed Vigilant Guardian and cleared the trash all the way up to the Anduin platform, you would need to then re-kill the trash if you hadn't killed Anduin. I mean, in theory, though, it's probably worked out to our advantage because you get BOEs from trash. Yeah, I did notice that. I don't know if that's something that's, again, a bug. Because if that's the case, that means that there's no BOEs for the entire season. Still a couple lads at the other side of the platform. Not that door.
Starve outside the castle walls, yet these loyalists indulge their avarice.
As they dance and feast, the jailer amasses an army to destroy the Shadowlands.
Doesn't it?
The fools deserve their fate for believing the
Oh yeah, so
lies
that's
of the
278
masses.
fated.
Many valuable weapons adorn these halls. Let us
Ah,
liberate them from the grasp
it's
of
the so the 191 was a weapon. Weapons come from vendors, so weapons and trinkets are for vendors, so that's probably why.
I'm out of range.
What mythic were you doing? What one, sorry? Yeah, so Mythic Zeros will only work on Streets, Gambit, and so on. No, in fact, I don't even know if they will. So the likes of what do you call it? Necrotic Wake and all them will now no longer give scale gear. Oh, make it go. Maybe only the keys that actually give it. Alright, let's see if we can split this into 2 seconds. Right. Can we stun over the top of them in a second? Oh. Oh, we lost out. We lost Matty. I'm assuming they're mega podded.
These brokers are a Do not let such
Frosty, you still following along, pal? I'm not sure if you're still with us or not. If you are, hopefully you're having a good laugh at this. And you'll get in on the next one. If you're back at the weekend, we're doing it on Saturday on Alts. Right. Okay, so there's no real issues on this. We actually had it pretty much perfect. Seeds and everything moved. We just need to make sure that we don't get disconnected. Anybody get any questions? Anything they weren't sure about they were meant to do? Yeah, I don't know who it was, but one of the portals get put in the wrong bit. So just make sure if you've got a portal on you. Nobody should really need to repair. Yeah, nobody needs to repair. Right.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wonderful. I have been hoping to test these relics on live targets.
Bloodlust.
Stay away from lines.
The big orb thing.
Run out.
Come on. I'll go and stand to the side. Just you stay there. Remember, if you've got the ads chasing you, use the portals to get away. Right, I'll just do that. Somebody kills Nathria to bring her back to life. Portals.
Stay away from lines.
Out the beams. Right under us.
Taunt boss.
Dogs run backwards.
Infinite armies online to
Right, away.
Run out.
Don't swap.
Stay away from lines.
Keep out the beam. Let's move it back a bit just so that Grim's close for grabbing his. Here you go, mate. Mega, grab yours. And we're going to move it round towards the yellow.
Run out.
Thanks, swap. Pull it round. Stay out my circle.
Stay away from lines.
Combat Resoneer. Markers.
Taunt
Matty, run to the
boss.
far side. Quickly jump across. Right, onto the one, sorry, mate. Back a bit, back. Whoa. Might hurt.
Stay away from lines.
Seeds.
Run out.
Thanks, what? Make sure you're out the big blue area before it pops. So over to purple again. It's the other side because we're still in phase 2. Not transitioned yet.
Stay away from lines.
Stay out the beam. Grab the seeds.
Taunt boss.
Make sure you're not in the blue area. Oh, unlucky, mate. Still in phase 2. Right, I'm going to orange with that one. Right, we need to go in between this for the pull effect in a second. Onto the orange, Matty. That'll do.
Run.
And just stay
moving.
in the main platform. We just move that orange marker in slightly.
Stay away from lines.
Out the beam.
Run out.
Thanks, Rob. Stay kind of close to the yellow one.
Taunt boss.
Nog move out.
Run. Stay away from lines. Keep moving.
Yeah, I know. Portals.
Run out.
Orange. Teppy, come back. Teppy, no! Oh.
Stay away from lines.
Combat res Grim.
Run.
No, I'm not out.
Keep moving. Taunt boss.
Do.
Stay away from lines. Run out.
Thanks, Rob. $18 seconds. And we're done.
This exchange has no further value. Consider our business concluded. For now.
Truly one
Right.
of the most
Get Al back.
merciful sins.
Yeah, Teppy, all listen was you running to the far side. I'm like, no shit! Bit far. Right, so Bragg, we can trade your thing in a second. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. The explosion's still very tight on it. And it's enough to catch people. But yeah, we can look at leaving it on the second phase. But I think on the first one, because we're right at it anyway, it makes sense to move it. Right. We'll do our debrief points just now. We'll make our way down to the Council of Blood. We'll try and get a pull in on it, because it takes us right up to the half-past marker. So, Al, any major feedback points from tonight?
Come, mortals. It is time to rid Revendreth of a haughty band of nobles. Stand in the heart and the Nathria's.
How did you find the weak on the opening fight? Apart from also we need to adjust mechanic timings on it. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you both for attending. All would not be it.
Cool. Bragg?
As more wine flows, you'll have my Well, don't be such a bore. If you perhaps I'll let you skewer
Nog? Grim? What about the weak horror thing? I think it's to do with the... So the plan itself is actually a mythic difficulty plan. There's some things in it that doesn't trigger, and some things that just don't apply to us. But the idea is that we use the same plan, and we've made it so it's a redundant plan that if somebody's not here or swap somebody in or out, we've still got the same abilities in the same places, or a similar ability. I think whenever we start moving more into the heroic stuff, it'll become more. I think it's not really looked that good just now because, as we've discussed, this fight doesn't, or these fights haven't been that difficult. These a bit of a walk in the park, I think. Yeah, we'll look at it at some stage. Omega. We're doing feedback. We're just waiting on Omega finish their story. Al, is there a reason you're on your DK? Yeah. I said we'll do one last pull on Council of Blood. I was just doing the DB points as we're moving around. That's it. Any points for you? Cool. Engineer. Cool, last one, Tepe. If you've got your push to talk working, mate. We'll come back to Tepe at the end. Right. I'm not going to bother explaining any of this, we're just going to pull it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
In the middle of the room.
Interrupt 1. Kill ads. Charging. Move.
Kill the little lad. Just ran in.
Interrupt 1.
So we're focusing skull down. Or it
Interrupt
was.
2.
Not got anything marked on it now.
Charging. Move. Interrupt 3.
So it's the one without a marker on it we're focusing on. Slightly
Stack
different
high.
for Mecha's plan.
Interrupt 1. Charging. Move. Interrupt 2. Kill ads. Interrupt 3. Special coming.
Right, find your dancing spot. So, Marty, the way this fight works is you move with the direction and you find the spot of light to stand in for yourself. Kill that ad and kick that one.
Charging. Move. Interrupt 1.
So, kill the ad at the back.
Interrupt 2. Stack high. Interrupt 3.
So it's the one without the name. Keep focusing.
Charging. Move.
We'll just kite back to the centre of the room a bit more, just because the dance phase will come up in a
Interrupt
second.
1.
Nice grim.
Stack high. Interrupt 2. Kill ads.
Kill the ads.
Interrupt 3.
No, we'll move back a little bit more.
Charging. Move.
Just into the centre, mate. Kite it back a bit. That's it. It just means for folk in the dance phase I've got less
Interrupt
distance.
1.
Stick together.
Interrupt 2. Charging. Move.
I'd need to be killed.
Stack high. Interrupt
Thanks, Swap.
1.
But I'm really struggling with it. Lord.
Interrupt 2. Phase 2. Interrupt
Right, they're about to
3.
disappear. Red one next.
Lads.
Kill the
Stack
ad.
high.
Need to swap with me again. There's the one with the moon on it. Take it off me.
Interrupt 1. Stack high.
Kill the ads. So range players run round, grab the little ads that are attacking, throwing food at everyone.
Spread.
Red
Taunt
out.
boss. Stack high. Interrupt
Swap.
1.
Go by the moon.
Lads. Interrupt 2.
Kill the ad.
Taunt boss.
Kill ads at the side.
Interrupt 1.
Kill some ads to go.
Stack high. Interrupt 1. Stack high. Interrupt 2.
So it should be the one with the red marker that he's targeting. Because I see there seems to be a lot of damage going on the
Special
other one.
coming.
Vile intruders.
Find your spot on the screen.
For the dance macabre. Shimmy right.
Why do you need mana?
Prance forward.
So Omega can innovate on you.
Boogie down. Sashay left. Enough.
So Omega, if you can innovate on him.
Sicken me.
Kill ads.
Go kill the ad at the side.
Interrupt 1.
Then kill the ad in the
Interrupt two.
return.
Taunt boss.
Kill the other ads.
Interrupt
behind.
1. Stack high. Interrupt 2.
Nice grim.
Taunt Interrupt 1. Kill ads.
4 ads.
Interrupt 1. Stack high. Interrupt 2.
Finish off the last of the ads.
Phase 3. Taunt boss.
Killing kick. Thing behind us.
Kill ads. Stack high.
Just focus on the boss now. The other one will get cleaved down over the top here.
Taunt boss. Kill ads.
Stack that on top of him. Just focus on the boss. The ad will get cleaved.
Stack high.
If range can do the ones at the sides.
Kill ads.
And bring that over top of this so that we can get rid of it as well.
Taunt boss.
Somebody kick that beam.
Stack high. Kill ads.
Just drag over the top of the ad, mate, so that we can kill it over it. Bit further back.
Taunt boss.
Go and kill the ads at the side.
Kill ads.
Combat res. That ad needs to be killed down. Bring it over the top of it, mate. Oh.
Special coming.
Finish this fucker off. When it's range, start attacking that ad. Oh, it's immune. Deal with the other one. Kick it. Nope. Focus that big one down.
Stack high.
How many stacks can I take? Kill that big one.
Stack high. Kill ads.
We have to kite it. Finish off all the little lads.
Stack high. Kill ads. Stack high. Stack high.
Have I got a way of getting that off me? Probably not.
Stack high.
Yeah.
Kill ads.
Another passage back to the antechamber lies this way.
That's fine. It depends on what boss is left at the end, depends on what ability you get. So that's why we changed it so that folks see there is a difference.
You've done well so far.
Right, if everyone can release.
Striking a blow to the efforts of Nathria.
Um,
Not underestimate his power.
there's a repair just next to these where you come in.
Which boss has sent you? Yeah, don't trust anything with wings or fangs.
I've got the little orb thing. Alright. Right. If you haven't already done so, remember that raiding is tomorrow night. It is only the raid team that can see the event, so please confirm your attendance if you're coming along. And we'll be picking it straight back up for Council of Blood and probably hopefully finishing the raid off tomorrow night. Above and beyond that, I don't really have much to add apart from thanks to everybody for coming along. Hopefully you've enjoyed tonight. I know it was a little bit slow to begin with, but that's a one-off sort of thing. We've got all the settings done. It just now takes the time from the healers and the raid leaders to now. We need to come together at some point to be able to formulate so that you can tell us where you think best placed timings is on the sheet for the abilities, but so that we constantly have them being used and utilise them, and they're not sitting there doing nothing when they could be getting utilised. Anybody got anything they want to add or ask? Cool. I'm not. I'm going to sort out a few bits and pieces. But yeah, if people want to go and do LFRs, feel free to do so. Don't forget, World Raid Boss gives 285 gear as well. You only get to loot it once, and it's not a 100% drop rate. Cool. Right. You'll see Discord's been going mental with achievements, so we've now got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 out of 10 on the Fated Raid. We are 4th in the realm to have done the Artificer, and 343rd in Europe to have done Artificer. We were actually in the top 100 for the first boss in Europe, and we were the first in the realm to do the first boss. We got a world first! Yeah, well done, guys. Well, it's a world first for us. I think I know that like, a couple of you had been sort of feeling that things were a bit slow and that weren't doing much and time was taking long. But hopefully you can see now that that time invested in last season, at the end of it, where not much could happen, this will help speed up this season because we've got the tactics in place, we've got the plans and everything, and things will just go a lot quicker. If anybody's going to do stuff, if he's got up to Guildhall, organise for there, clear out this channel so that it means that those that are lurking around, the new people at the guild that has been coming onto Discord, they'll come on and ask you how did it go and all that sort of stuff. So yes, I'll probably do it over the weekend, but if people need new legendaries crafted for their main raid character, because of gear reloot and all the rest of it, let me know. I can craft everything apart from necks and rings right now, and that's what I'm saying, give me the weekend, because by that point I'll be able to do necks and rings. But yeah, if MD's needing new legendaries, we've got the materials within the guild. That was why we've been stocking up on a lot of stuff. So whether it's leather, mail, plate or cloth, I can do all of them. And we've got the missives in there for you as well. You just need to let us know what you need. And if you stick it on Discord in the raid section, I'll try and get around to crafting each of them one at a time, and I'll put a thumbs up to let you know once it's done. I'll start with the mains first, and then we'll do the alts straight at the back of it. I mean, if MD's actually looked in the bank, we're quite rich as a guild. We've got 1 million gold. Cool. Right, I'm going to... Yes, mate. Nope. 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 Absolutely not. Yeah. There is quite a bit in it, but it will start depleting. Yeah, I know. What was Frosty saying to me a minute ago? No worries, just... Cool. Frosty's told us he's back for raiding tomorrow, which is good, so that means he's picking up from Council of Blood. No, that means you get to go back to high DPSing. Right, I'm going to sit in the admin channel for a little bit, but please move to Guildhall. It'll encourage folk to come onto Discord and see how you've got on in the last few questions and congratulate you and all the rest of it. Cool, so first stream underway, well and truly. I don't know who's still lurking around. I do have the chat still going. How did we get so much, Frosty? So because we'd managed to prepare for this raid and this season, I think we're going to stay ahead of the curve quite a bit. So yeah, for anybody that's watching along and listening, we got the first boss. We were the guild first kill on normal on that boss, which is Shriek-Wing. We were, in terms of the European ranking, we were the 126th guild in Europe to have done it. So the guild's doing it early in the afternoon and stuff, so we're a wee bit later. Second boss was the 4th in the realm. We'd taken a bit of time because we had a few wipes on it. We were trying to get the CCs to work. It didn't quite work straight away, but we got it. 361 then in Europe, so more guilds had started raiding by this point. Third one, 5th in the realm, 360, so we're a bit quicker in the world. Or not the world, Europe. But we'll sit in the 5th. And the Sun King, 5th in the realm, 364th in the EU server. And Artificer, 4th. We would have probably got 3rd or even 1st if the server didn't crash on his Blizzard. 343rd in Europe. We're doing pretty good. And we'll go in and we'll do the Council of Blood tomorrow, then Sludge and the rest of it hopefully will be tomorrow. Monday, we'll see where we're left. It opens back up to the full guild tomorrow night, so folk like Matty, who's not part of the raid team, he can come along and should be good all round. So yeah, thanks for everyone for stopping by. It's fixed. They were working at the start, I promise. But welcome to the stream, and hopefully we'll catch you all very soon again. I would go to the ending scene, but it don't want to work, and I know it doesn't. And I think I've managed to crash Discord as well. Yeah, so Frosty, the server crashed on us earlier on this evening. We completely lost the entire server, and the login servers even had a queue to go into it. So when we were 7% away from killing the Artificer, first pool, 7%, server crashed. Resets, we had to kill all the trash to get back in. But thanks for stopping by, pal, and we'll see you tomorrow night. For those that are new to the stream and for all the follows, thank you, I really appreciate it. And hopefully you've enjoyed tonight's raid from our guild. And if you're interested in joining us, you can apply through the website, Game of Crones, on the Guilds of WoW main page. Jump onto our Discord, come say hello. But for me, that's all, folks. I'm just going to end it because the BRB is not working.